Hey guys, what's up? It's AngryGingerKyky here. I'm gonna be doing some new videos here lately. I'll probably be doing some streaming and whatnot. But today I'm gonna be talking to you guys about the Bethesda conference for E3 here. I didn't get to do the EA one, but I did hear a little bit about the Battlefield one and the Mass Effect, and there was a couple other games here and there, but uh, not going to get too much into detail on those ones because I didn't get to see that conference call yet. I'll probably go back and watch that later, and then I'll probably do a video on that one. But for now, I'm just going to focus on the Bethesda one because that's the one that I just watched. For now, let's get into this one. I did write some notes down on it for what I did watch. For the most part, the main one that they did talk a lot about on was Dishonored 2. They did a viewing towards the beginning, and they talked a lot about it towards the end of it. Um, they still got like a bit going on right now towards like right now what they're doing, because I'm not watching the last half of their E3 because what they're doing right now is they're just kind of like doing like their party in the end, like showing off some of the stuff. I just wanted to see like the game releases and whatnot, or their updates and shit like that. So for like Dishonored 2, they got a whole like they announced it last year, but they really just more so announced it. This year they released they released the game trailer too, which was a pretty sweet trailer for what they showed. They do have two characters in it. They have Corvo still, and they have Emily. They both have different powers, so you can kind of get a different feel for two different players. So if you want a different feel, you can kind of switch between the both. Emily has pretty sweet powers from what I've seen, and the demos that they showed today, and I kind of like for some of the skills that she had. I think I'll like using her a little bit. I still like Corvo from playing in the first one, but it'll be interesting to get used to it. Now, you'll be able to play them on the PS4, Xbox One, and PC still. And they did say they are bringing out a collector's edition, which was sweet. And you do get Corvo's mask in it, and I believe they said Emily's ring, from what I remember, which is pretty sweet still. I kind of like that. But hey, uh, it is still limited, so you do have to kind of jump on that pretty quick because that stuff just flies right the hell out. I know it flew out pretty quick when I went for the Fallout because I did go for the Fallout 4 Pit Boy edition because I love this guy. I love my Pit Boy. I use it all the time. I love that guy. I use it. I keep it near me so when I play Fallout 4 on PC, I can just go jump on, put it right on my wrist, and boom, jump right into action. I have a spare cell phone for it, so I don't have to use my personal cell phone, which does not fit. So I had to have a spare cell phone for it. But anyway, so let's get back into this. So like another game, Quake. Those guys came out with an interesting game, uh, Quake Champions. PC only, by the way, by the sounds of it. That game will probably be an interesting one that I'm gonna have to check out because those Quake guys out there, that is an awesome one. Especially if you go one of those ones that go to QuakeCon and you go jump in the multiplayer into the arenas and all that. Yeah, that's probably going to be a fun one. Quake's been around for many years, so that'll be a fun one. So now the next game, I personally don't know how I feel about this one. The Elder Scrolls Legends, another typical card game. I personally am sick of these electronic handheld card games on these multi-platform devices. You get them on your tablets, mobile devices, computers. They're bringing them all to every single device between Android, iOS, and all that. So it'll be on everything eventually, is what they're saying. But seriously, another card game. We don't need another card game. It is bogus. I am sick of it. Ugh. It's pretty much everybody just needs to go play Magic the Gathering. That's all we need to do. Seriously. That's all we need. Nothing else. Literally. Because you got, like, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh!, all this other crap that's coming out. It's ridiculous. It's retarded. Let's see, another one. Fallout 4 does have some pretty sweet stuff coming out. Nuka-Cola, as everybody knows, that's coming out, which is pretty sweet. They did show some interesting stuff, like the contraptions, where they had those pretty nifty little weird contraptions that are coming out, where you can do some nifty contraptions and building, and then Vault Tech, where you can build your own vault by the looks of it, which sounds pretty sweet by the looks of it. I kind of like the idea of building your own vault there, because, hey, for people who are a Fallout junkie, why not build your own vault there? It's kind of almost like a Fallout Shelter, but building your own shelter in Fallout 4. Why not, right? So, my favorite one, Skyrim. That is awesome. That game, I've wasted hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours on. And I'm sure many of you other people have as well. Literally, I know I have. I have, before they came out with that Legendary Edition, I was one of the few that bought it on PS3, Xbox 360, and I bought the game. Then I bought all the DLC, all three of them, for both systems. And then I bought it for PC on Steam. And then I got all the DLC for that. Plus, I still use the Steam Workshop, so I get all the mods for that. So I've blown so much money on that game, it's not even funny. And I play for all three. I mostly play it on PC because mods for that game is just so much fun. Oh, I love it. So anyway, back to this. Then one thing they did announce, one of the guys that did split off from one of the guys that was with Dishonored 1, he went to make his own game. And I don't know if you guys are watching it all. If you did, you probably heard about it. It's a new game called Prey. It looks flippin' awesome. It kind of was confusing at first by how it was portrayed in the video that it was going on. It's this guy that woke up. It was like he was trying to do like his daily activities real quick, and by like waking up, getting coffee, going to get his suit on, and it did it like 3 times, and I'm like, why? What's going on? It's like mind tricking yourself for a minute there, and then out of nowhere he like wakes up in a different area. It's like he's being drugged or something, and then out of nowhere you're in like a space station or something. I don't know. But apparently some alien invasion's going on, and then you got to use like weapons, and then apparently from what the creator said, you also have some mind-bending abilities. So apparently you use weapon and mind-bending abilities to go against this alien invasion. I don't know. So that game sounds sweet. I don't know what's going to happen, but Prey is a game to look out for. It's apparently in the year 2032 is what it's based in. You're in a space station. Why not? Uh, they talked about Doom quite a bit. I guess they're going to be doing something with free updates where they're going to be releasing like modes. So I guess there's going to be a couple coming out here pretty soon. Sounds pretty sweet. And then some new DLC for like some new maps coming out too. That sounds pretty sweet for those who love Doom. Keep an eye out for that. So that's one thing to keep an eye out for. Elder Scrolls Online as well. Dark Brotherhood is already out on PC, but this coming Tuesday, for those of people who play on Xbox One and PS4, that's coming out as well. That was one thing that they did mention, and everybody loves the Dark Brotherhood. I know I did. I always did that on Oblivion. That was like my first thing I ever did. And I also did that on Skyrim too. Yes, I did that too. It's like the first thing I had to do. Every time. Because, come on. It's just so much fun. Although, I'll admit, on Skyrim, Cicero kind of annoyed the living heck out of me. I had to get rid of him. He annoyed me. So, besides him, yeah. Especially if you found him on the side of the road, carrying the... yeah, I won't even get into that. But, so... then the last one that they mentioned before they went back into showing more about Dishonored, the last one they mentioned was Bethesda VR. This one was quite interesting to me. If you get the HTC Vive, which for virtual reality, if you have plenty of space, unfortunately in my kind of room I don't, because here I have my bed, here I have my bearded dragon, so I have to do it somewhere else, so here I don't have room, because I really want this. For the first starting of what they're trying to do, which probably happened in like 2017, they mentioned, or something like that, with what they're going to do. Some of the first games that are coming to it is like Doom. You could be able to do first person in Doom, because they're trying to do first person games. Doom is one of the games that they mentioned for Bethesda VR. Because really, come on. You're going to be first person as a Doom character in virtual reality. That's just awesome. You're going to be freaking blowing up fucking aliens and blowing shit up. You see that shit blowing up like in your face and full fucking graphics. That shit's fucking awesome. Who the hell wouldn't want to do that? You looking around and fucking like boom, 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 boom. Going to fucking mayhem when they're going to town on that shit. I would love that. That's like, yes, please sign me up. I would literally go to hell on that one. So then the next one that they mentioned was Fallout 4. Yes, please. How they mentioned it was like you're going to be able to use like your Pip-Boy in one arm, and you're going to have your gun in the other. You're going to be able to see your dog with you and go explore the wastelands. And I'm like, what? Really? Because with the HTC Vive, you have your cameras or whatever that you have to place in like the corner of the room. You have those weird controllers, I guess. So, assuming one of them allows you to control this arm, the other one controls this one. The cameras control where you're walking, I guess. I don't know how that works. I've only heard about it. I've never actually seen how it works. So, this is only speculation on how it's working by what I've heard rumors of. I've only used the Oculus Gear VR from Samsung, because that's the one that I actually promote, because I'm a Samsung rep, so that's the only one I know. And I've only seen video clips of the Oculus VR. So they're kind of on the same lines of those two. Those are the only ones that I really know. But yeah. But after they did that, they showed more stuff on Dishonored. They just kind of went to actual like uh, details on what they're doing to it, which I kind of mentioned more at the beginning of this video. But that's about it. So if you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe. If you want to see more content like this in the future, let me know in the comments below. I'll probably do some streaming, which, by the way, the same name for this channel is also my Twitch. So definitely go search for that. And if you want to see any game videos, let me know. I'll be doing some videos for that from my stream. My Steam account. I'll probably do some of that from there because I'm going to be doing some gaming from that. I'll record some gameplay and do from there. But yeah, anyway, peace out, guys, and have fun and have a good night.